Which bringing it back to the Gigantism thing. Hey-oh. Anyway.
Digivolved.
Digidestined. Yeah. So they moved to the Sanctum to gather power. Hurry!
I really need to get some batteries.
You do indeed.
Ain't got nothing.
Number 12, villains that were actually right. Mr. Glass from Unbreakable. So,
yeah, I wouldn't really say that.
Well, so in Unbreakable, it's all about a superhero that survives an accident.
It's a miracle. He's got loads of broken bones.
Yes. Like that is his thing, is like he's made of glass.
Yeah.
Oh, you're heading straight in there. Nice. Okay. No, keep going.
Why?
Go.
No,
Don't stop.
I'll be Tabor because he's probably got more life.
Okay. Like,
I might get locked out.
That is like one of the ways to completely shatter your momentum is run up to the door with Link and then stop right before it. Anyway.
I don't know if I'll get locked out if I might have to choose which character I'm going to.
Possibly. We'll see.
So what was his cause? I can't remember.
Basically, he was trying to find someone who was unbreakable, like a superhero that could save everyone, but went about it the wrong way. Here we go. This is. Hatred and Malice Incarnate, Calamity Ganon.
Who's the good guy then?
David Dunn.
I was thinking of someone. Oh man, he looks so cool. Does he have one?
I mean, no, but I don't think he needs one, obviously.
He always has one.
Clearly not always. If he's
most of the time, he's normally depicted as a ball.
Well, that's when he's a boar. This is clearly not a boar, is it?
What is he then? Calamity, but like,
he's a humanoid. Like imagine.
Not normally.
Well, yeah, I know he's not normally, but put it this way: if Calamity Ganon before was like a guardian, Terraco, then this is a humanoid version that has been mixed in with Asta. So he's taken a humanoid form.
I'm not taking any damage.
What can we do?
I'm not doing damage.
Well, they were saying it in the bottom left corner of the screen about we're not doing
anything. I shouldn't have used that ice rod if it was still invincible. Looks dangerous.
Just a bit.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's a game where you can reflect lasers, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, Triforce.
It's alive! Come on, Terraco.
Oh, he's running. He's gonna do it.
All I can think of is Joshua fighting the Battle of Jericho, and I'm like, Joshua fighting the Battle of Terrico, and that's like in my head.
Joshua fighting the Battle of Jericho?
Battle of Jericho? Oh.
No.
It's a religious thing.
Oh, it's a bomb.
Can you find out if it's a religious thing?
I'd rather pay attention to the game right now. Like, you know, stuff's happening on screen.
I haven't even fought him properly.
Terraco sacrificed himself to break Calamity Ganon's shield.
Oh, now I can fight him. Yeah, from the Book of Joshua, which is the Israelites.
Okay.
Hebrew.
Sure.
No more.
There's a song.
It is time to end
How would you even do it?
You'd have to have like fake fire.
I mean, that is possible in some cosplays. Some people have done something like that.
I was not paying attention.
Yep, you were not. Thank you, Terraco. Your efforts won't be in vain, I swear.
They will be in vain, because I will likely die.
Well, not if you pay attention and start
I am
actually
paying
playing.
attention.
Anyway.
What do you think I'm fucking doing?
Reason?
I'm not.
So, other villains who are actually correct. William Johnson of Assassin's Creed 3.
Not played that.
William Johnson was using smuggled goods to buy Iroquois land on behalf of the British government. His reason for doing so is scarily accurate. He claims in his dying moments that he undertook his plan to help the Native Americans, that under British protection would be spared the invasive wrath of the colonists. Number 10, Caecilius from Doctor Strange. So he looked to magic as a way to release the world from the inevitability of death, which is something that the Ancient One rejected. Well, remember, you can always switch to a different character.
Yeah, but I'd rather use him because he's the strongest.
True, but I'm saying if you're about to die.
Yeah, I am. So I'm going to switch to Zelda because I think he's not. Oh, got some hit. Oh, shit, no. That one. Ah! Again.
Just about. Number 9, Gore the God Butcher from Thor, God of Thunder. So, Gore led a life full of pain.
Come on!
He came to believe that gods did not exist when none of his prayers were answered. When he was found to see the gods drinking in Elysian fields, then he was wrong. Well, to be fair, it's Calamity Ganon. This is probably the final boss of the story.
Yeah, but it's good. Have we got the DLC?
No, we have not got the DLC because there's not been a reason to get it.
Well, because there's not been a game.
Although also the DLC doesn't come out for ages.
Oh, okay, sorry. Keep going.
So. Number 8,
Naughty
Cobra
Pinsy.
from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that's... I understand, kind of, because he was, you know, for the apes and that, but like...
His actions were monstrous, but his motive with doing so was the idea that man and ape could not coexist and that war would soon break out.
I can understand it, but I don't agree with it.
So, in War for the Planet of the Apes, we see that Kobe's predictions came true. Number 7, Magog from Kingdom Come.
Oh no.
So, he's a Superman villain. He killed the Joker, who had recently killed Superman's Lois Lane. Superman felt that no matter how much evil he causes, the Joker could still be redeemed. Whereas Magog felt in the end that allowing Joker to continue would only lead to greater loss of life. Oh yeah, because you fall down in this in the first bit. This is where Spider-Ganon is where you first fight him. He's gotten down to 50% HP.
I had him down more than that, but whatever. Oh,
Did
fuck
you?
off! Yeah.
Okay. Ryuji's got the most amount of health if you want to think about switching
He's
to
also
them.
the weakest.
Yeah, but it's more about surviving in this one, isn't it?
No.
Well, I mean, if you're close to dying.
What are the...
Link or Zelda flees.
Please not die, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
But I think it's... Oh, actually no, because they're canon.
Yeah, they're the canon characters.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's harder to fight, you know.
Number 6 of villains who are right, Enchantress from Suicide Squad.
Yeah, no.
So June Moon gets possessed by a demonic spirit, and then Amanda Waller decides to manipulate that spirit by keeping their heart in a box and torturing it whenever Enchantress gets out of line. She's an evil spirit, but she's got a reason to be mean.
Yeah, but she also wants to take over the world.
The Illuminati from Civil War or Planet Hulk. So they're basically saying that the Hulk is a cause of, you know, big stuff.
Hulk is bad guy and good guy, so you haven't really
Yeah.
Hulk.
Well, he's not really.
Well, he's not a bit like
A bit like. No, he's not. Not even close.
No, I'm trying to think of a good guy that's actually a bad guy. I can't remember. Oh, oh, fuck. Venom.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see where you're going through. Number 4, the machines in the Matrix.
Oh, come on, come on. What the I can't remember the name of them. Sentinels?
Yes, Sentinels.
It's been a while since I've seen Matrix. It's not on Netflix
this is
right
actually
now.
based off of the Animatrix.
Animatrix?
Yeah. Humanity created machines that eventually enslaved them. When those machines developed consciousness, they sought peaceful coexistence only to be chased out by humans. Humanity still sought to wipe them out after forming their own isolated colony.
Use something that I can. Aha, there we go.
The machines found that the only way that both life forms, machines and humans, could survive was by creating the Matrix. Okay, fair enough. Number 3, Pagan Min from Far Cry 4.
Use something. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fucking. Oh shit. There we go.
So.
Not Super Far Cry 4. Wait, is that a game? What's the game?
Yeah, it's a game. So the thing with Pagan Min is that at the start of the game, you have dinner with him, and he says, "Oh, I knew your mum." And what you do is he leaves the room, and you have the opportunity to like run out the door and escape. But if you stay there,
he's dead.
He's dead.
Well, he's not technically dead.
No, he's still going. If you stay in the room, he returns and was honest about it, and takes you to a shrine to lay your mother to rest.
Oh, you've got to do the seal, like with the pole in
Nice.
Which game?
Yeah. Yep, gotta get Link to do it.
Are there any more in that list? Because I want to talk about my favourite.
There's a couple more.
Okay.
Pagan Min was number 3. Yeah. Split him in half.
No, don't kill her. Don't kill her. Whew.
Just staring agape. You're like, oh.
It was so cool. You telling me that wasn't cool?
Oh no, it was.
I just really cool. That was the coolest cutscene ever. Oh, cool. That was really cool, babe. Oh my god, I can't believe it. That was so cool. It's like, yeah, it's just my job.
Well, it's her destiny.
That's their reaction. That's the cool reaction. Everybody else is just
simple nod, simple nod.
Oh yes, yes, let's have a picnic now.
Well, you did it. You saved Hyrule.
For now. It's always the same, isn't it, with Zelda? But then in case the extra jump push.
Oh.
We're gonna revive the little.
Well, remember he came back in time.
Oh, he's going back.
Well, yeah, they're all going back.
Well then, it seems the time has come. I could not be prouder. It was an honor to be of service.
I know you'll lead our people well. Riju.
Thanks for everything, Inobo. We didn't get much time together, but I'll always cherish it.
I will too! It was so much fun. You're the best, Daruk.
This has been enlightening. I even got to see the face behind the champion.
I know that we'll meet again, dear brother.
Yes. You're my beloved sister.
I mean, technically you will because he's young in this.
He will. He won't.
I will never forget today's miracles.
That begs the question, how
all of you fought by my side.
age?
The trials
No, it's explained in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, they fought, I know, but I can't remember.
friendship
Wait,
always.
wait. to say we're fine, but
Doesn't really matter.
you squid away.
And now, as you return to your future, may the light shine upon you for all time.
Well, that didn't disappear.
You know when you just find the screw and you're like, where the fuck does this go? What is this for?
Yeah. So you did it. You beat Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity's story.
How's this?
What are your thoughts on this game?
It's fucking awesome. It's really cool.
I think I kind of predicted you would think that,
It's really. Do you know what? I would say it's got some of the most epic fights and cutscenes of any Zelda game.
I was just thinking, like, for a game that is essentially a spin-off of a normal Zelda game, this actually does a lot of the characterization and the plot beats and so on really well. Like, I think we mentioned it a while back to someone else, but if you want more Breath of the Wild related story, this is
good.
really good.
Yeah.
Because, alright, in Breath of the Wild you get the memories and the flashbacks and so on, but here you actually get to fight as the characters.
Yeah, and it's less to do with like
see what
cooking
they're
and
like.
stuff. It's more like to do with fighting this game and like remembering certain patterns. So it's more of a, you know, it is quite repetitive, but the story's so good.
So, how would you rank this compared to the other Hyrule Warriors game?
I think it's the best Hyrule Warriors game.
You think it's the best one? Okay.
In terms of story.
Yes.
In terms of how you level up the characters and the way the characters play, I would say that the previous Zelda, the previous Zelda version was better, and I really liked the other Hyrule Warriors games for that as well. I would say that there are a lot more characters in this game that I don't like to play as.
Yes, I think there are more characters overall. Well, actually no, in Hyrule Warriors, the first game on Wii U,
Tons of characters.
there are a lot of characters, but a lot of those were added in DLC as well.
Yeah.
So
maybe we'll get
we've
more.
still got the expansion pass
But
to go.
I would say
for this.
half of the characters I don't like to play as in this. I like them because it's there for story, and I can assume that other people are like to play as it because they'll play differently to me.
Yeah.
But there are over half, maybe not over half, about half the characters that I don't like to play as, and I think that's quite a lot for a game.
Yeah, for a game that's based about its
Vikings.
cast, like, you have to get Link right, because Link's the main character.
Link is generic,
Link's
though.
pretty easy to do, though, because
Yeah.
he's the main character.
Yeah.
I know you didn't like playing as Zelda with the Sheikah slate, but having with the light arrows.
But I
is
like
a
bow
lot better.
characters because I've quite clearly shown that I like bow characters because I like the bird characters.
And then I think having at least one of the champions each, like, you like playing as Mipha, you like playing as Urbosa, you like playing as
Yeah,
Tabor.
I liked Urbosa as well. She was quite cool. You could electrocute.
You might want to touch the control stick just so people can see the cutscene that's
Sorry.
still going on in the credits. I suppose you don't really like Daruk or Yunobo.
No, I don't like heavy characters though. I don't ever play as heavy characters.
Fair enough.
It's not the kind of gameplay that I go for. I much prefer speed.
Yeah, and that's valuable in a game like this where you're having to run from area to area to,
Yeah.
you know, complete
It's really
objectives.
slow.
And
It's really boring. I've just
know.
got short touches.
yes, well that's not a problem with the game necessarily. That's your attention span.
It's a problem with
let's
me.
be honest. So, no, yeah, I think it's good. Like, I've not seen all the different side missions you've done, but I can imagine like
They're quite
they're quite
the same.
samey.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is the point. Is
the one-hit
these
kill
types
ones are
of
good.
games are all about like grinding and doing stuff, but
Yeah.
you know, it means that's a lot of stuff you can actually do. Is, you know, you're not going to feel like you didn't get your money's worth in this, because
And it's really
clearly
replayable as well.
you can get a lot.
Especially with the Koroks and the chest. It's quite good to play as that. And I don't think you'll ever unlock a thing that shows where the Koroks are because it's a discovery thing.
True, but again, it might be added in an expansion pass thing like they did with Breath of the Wild.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised there was nothing to do with shrines.
Well, it was all about the Sheikah Towers.
I know,
So...
like there was a few bits with shrines for the challenges.
Mm-hmm. We got a little bit of a post-credit stinger, maybe? No? Well, you did it.
Didn't take as long.
37 minutes is probably the longest.
No, I've done one longer than that.
Well, maybe
maybe
it took longer because of retries.
The big beasties to do that.
The divine beasts. No, those were in the last one. Which makes sense, obviously.
Big hearty truffles. Ooh, okay.
Lots
Vegetable
more
omelette.
recipes.
Monster cake. Nice. That
Monster
actually looks
cake.
really good. I want to make that. That looks cool. What do you think the purple tastes like?
It's probably like, well, grape icing.
Grape or blackcurrant?
Probably blackcurrant, actually, now you think about it. Yeah.
That looks disgusting.
Monster curry.
You might have eaten that. That looks like it'd turn you purple.
Basically. And spicy pepper steak.
Now that I can get
something
down
you
with.
make,
Look at that. I would like to know what the other thing is because it's not in the recipe. The only thing in the recipe is steak and peppers. So that thing is a mystery.
Could be another steak.
Double steak. Stakes are high with this.
Oh dear. Alright, so let's see where the game actually puts you out.
It'll put me in the middle. This is the map.
But will it? Hey, new title screen. New melody on the title screen. So,
I have a headache.
if we continue, what? Oh. Okay. So I assume you can see the Guardian icon there.
This is new.
That is new.
How many players did that?
Perhaps you can. Perhaps that is what you have to do to play as Terrako, is
Kill him.
complete the game.
What's the leaf?
That's also a good question, actually. I don't know about that one.
Animal Crossing crossover!
By collecting ancient parts and gaining the aid of the people of Hyrule, you will surely be able to repair Terrako.
Right, so we have to do those to repair him.
So you've got their attire?
But are they still with us?
Yeah, I imagine so, because you're still continuing to play.
Yeah,
See?
that's fine. I thought question there for a
So
second.
yeah, so you got things like that. So
Use that word. Word.
For once,
ta-da.
you've done well.
You got a Terrako component.